Hello and welcome to me assembling the I'm supposed to have learned this by now, but Marble Night City. The result is supposed to be looking like that, and we have just made part M. So this is M, and we're gonna start from there with these things. There's a lot of plastic parts, and also I cut my nails today, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky to get the film off the plastic, but I will do my best. And we need C5. Okay. We need C3A, D2, D9, E17, H10, and I3, I think. Start from the top. So C. We need C. This is G. H. J. F. And we are starting a cider at home. So that's what the sound is in the background. It is boiled water getting poured into a big bucket for brewing cider. And C5. Do we have a 5? This is the spare parts thing. Thank you. C. Oh. Almost smashed my things. C. This is A. Come on now. B. B. Successful. Here we go. Here we have the C. And the I's. So C5. C. Am I blind? Oh, here we go. C5. It's the big thing in the middle. Interesting. So if I first take the outermost layer. Okay. C5. Interesting that this one is still not used. And I will have to be a little bit careful with keeping track of where it is. So I will put that one. It's a C4. I can think of explosives to remember what that is for. C4. Okay, C3A. So C3A. Cool. Then we have D2. I will stop by the I3 first. I1, I2, I4, I3. It's the big one. We do not need B. We do not need A. We do not need... Yeah, we do need D. D2 D, 2 and D9, D9. Okay, ooh, that worked like a charm. D2, where are you? Oh, okay, that was the big one in the middle. I almost did not see you there. Okay. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Listen, my mind, just a little. D2. Oh, let's see, what do we have? We have C5, C3A, D2, D9, E and H is what we need now. E is here, E17, E4, E17. And we're looking for H, which is this one. H10. I found love where it wasn't supposed to be. But in front of me. Interesting. Apparently I jumped over this step. So, because I'm not reading properly, I suppose. Putting these right up here between the legs of the tripod or the ring light stand, and I am jumping backwards to these D's and H's. These are G, F, J, C, H, 3, come on, get out of here, H3, H4, H5, oh, it okay? H5, H6. Okay. I really don't want to break these. Some of them are really hard to get out of their sockets. There we go. Then we have all the H's, and now we need some D1s. D19. And D22. Right. And what am I looking at? Yeah. Are these looking alike? Yes, they are. These are as well. But I can see all of their numbers, so I will just follow the instructions. Page 5. Page 6. Supposed to go there. And D19. I don't really understand it. They're supposed to be snug or not? Maybe? Could be. This is this one. And now we're gonna make this one. Are they just the same, but angled in a different way? I do not know. I'll look into that. Yes, they are. Why? Why? Why show it upside down then? Okay. I don't know. This is okay. I made these. There we go. Now I'm supposed to work with these ones. We have the D19. Not D9. Going that way. Laying it down. And then I have the big cog. Supposed to sit like that. We need the 10. Like that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And now I'm taking this one through here. Is that it? Looks like I'm supposed to do that. Okay. And that one is in, and I think I'm supposed to put it like that. Okay. And on the noise. And there is, I don't know if I can angle it properly. There we go. Here's an actual like opening. I don't know. You can see right through it. I think there will probably be some cool thing there eventually. Okay. Now we need E17. This was not the easiest. Tiny squeezes. Getting in there. Okay, a little bit left. That looks like it is enough. And then we'll take the C3A. Ooh, that was easy. And what does that mean? It has a symbol of which I do not understand. If I were to put it like this, then it wouldn't really work, I think, because this one is stopping. So I think I would need to put it somewhere. that these can have space. I think that's fair to zoom. Right. Now we have last piece, and it looks like in the picture that the openings on this one is supposed to be same way as the previous one, and that is almost like so smooth that couldn't possibly fit anything else. Okay, cool. So this is now N. And this is one of the bigger pieces we made so far, and I think they were very nice to drive me into the more advanced pieces. So because I started out with, you know, these ones, small ones, like this is A. So and compare that to this, it feels, at least it feels more advanced. But this is, you have to be really careful. So since I had to glue this one, and I'm not usually one to be very, I'm not breaking things very often, and I'm usually careful when it comes to things in general, even though I have no patience, but that has nothing to do with it. That's good. Okay, so now we have N. We're jumping over to the other side. And we need C3B times 2. C3B times 2. C 3B times 2. We need D, and D 21 times 4. D 15. Oops. D15 and D21 times 4, so all of these 4 little ones. Oh, they did what they were supposed to do. And okay. No, okay, we're up here. I got confused. We have these. We have that. We have this. We need E. What is E for? We have H. We need thought you would. Okay. H, 7, 8, and 9. H. Is, nope. Oh, here we go. 7, H7, H8, H9, and I4. No, that's J, I4. The slightly smaller card. Okay. We're gonna go and work out in a couple of hours, I think. That's gonna be fun. Usually we do jiu-jitsu, and my man is gonna do jiu-jitsu, but today I'm hitting the gym, which I do not usually do, but I have felt for a while that I am not as strong as I wish to be. So then what better to do than to work on that? Okay, so I am to put these ones in place. That was an interesting choice. I will turn you. So all of them have the same type of outer look to them. And we need H8. You are H8. There we go. Then we'll go for the I4, I4 and I. 2 for a 2. There we go. Then we need the H9. And then we need the H7. What do we want to do then? Oh yeah. And then we want one of these in front of in the back of that. Cool. This isn't really that complex. It's just a feeling when they are like small and big and bulky and less bulky things that have important or significant functions within the actual construction. That feels cool. And this doesn't, do anything specific. This also, because it has a shape. Everything looks the same all around, but it wants me to be somewhat careful with spacing, openings, I don't know. Like that, and then we have this little stopper here. Yeah, it actually did stop. Are these? Yeah, they're looking the same. Okay. Just interesting. So now we have made O. Oh my god. Let's go for the next one. We're working quick now. So N, O. There's quite a difference. There we go. Okay. We're at step 17. D and E is what we need. Here's E. Here's D. Go wait in the corner. We don't need you right now. Okay. D1. D12. Sorry, not sorry. D17. E9. Like so. D17, D12. D1. Okay. D9. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. So that is done. Looks like it is. And C8. How many? 2 times C8. C24. Both of them. D5, D24. Huh. I got the E first, E12. That's interesting. It says E12, but it also says 3 on it, which is just a little bit confusing. It looks like the correct thing, but why does it have a 3 on it? Who knows? Okay, I will trust the process. Right, so this is the E12, now we need D and P. Here we got D, 5. That one also has a number. That's interesting. D5, we need D24. So C8, C24, D5, D24, D12, and P1, which is one of these. P5. Okay, I think it might be that is a P1. Let's see. And now for the first time in this project we will use this little tool thing. So, to see what P1 is and P5, we have P1, yes, it's one of the black pearl rings thingies. And it only says 1, so I'm gonna push 1 out. There we go. Here's 1. And then we need P5, which is the 20mm one. There's only one of those. And then we have a few longer ones, but 20mm. And we will find which one is which with the help of this measurement tool. I think it might be this one. No, I was wrong. It was too long. Alright, accidentally catched some other ones that I wasn't supposed to have. Let's see. There we go. That's the one. That's tiny. So here we go. We start with having this one facing that way. And we move this one into the opening. And we have the C8 moved. Top of it to secure its position, I think. Okay, let's just happened. Okay. Have the d5. I really do not know this thing. What is it asking me to do? Okay, this is as snug as it can be. I suppose it's supposed to be able to move around there. Excuse me. C8. To secure further, I think. And here. In this opening, I am supposed to fit a pin, and the pin is supposed to have a stopper. And I'm not using the pin moving part thingy. I'm supposed to, because I mean, if you get it on to any side at all, then you already have it on, and it's only when you need to move it like into the middle or something that could ever be important to move that way. Okay, so here we have the stopper. Now we put one of these on. We put the D24 one. Move it into position so it can work. And we have the other one. Also like a stopper. And now I can move these. And it doesn't matter if it's tighter to this side or tighter to that side. It moves either way. Both clockwise and counterclockwise. Cool. Very cool. So they also helped with the scaling of the measurement here. I didn't really have to use this tool, but it was fast and easy. Okay, I don't think that this does not have a name yet, so we will keep going to see if it becomes something. If it gets to have a name. Here we start to incorporate the already made up pieces. So it becomes a big machinery. What would we call this part though? Okay, here's P. So if we get to P, today I will be a happy clan. This is done. We did good. Now we need E7, E8, F4, F5 times 2, F10, and P1. E is the name of the game. T is the times we speak. No, kidding. E7, 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 okay. E7 and E8. It is interesting that they choose to name these two different names when they're so similar, or even the actual same. There is not a thing that I can see with my eye that would make me believe that these are any different. Well, some of the markings has the same name, but these for some reason have two different names. It's a note. F4 and F5. Start with F4. The Star Trek looking thing, space, shuttle, ship, Starship Enterprise looking thing. That's the E4. No, sorry, F4. F5 times 2. These are F5. These are F5 plus. Confusing? Yes. And also, as you can see, these have the same name. F5 times 2. F10. Okay, we needed more F's to give. F10. Ooh, this is a complicated one. I do not... Oh, okay. We have more numbers here. Is that a 6 or a 9? I do not know. That is a 4. That is a 10. Is this some type of scoring or testing of some sort? I do not know. But it is F10. Need to be a little bit careful not to break anything. Like so. Cool. Nice looking piece. And now we need P1. Okay, we do. Okay. We need a stopper. So we have our P1 in here. Okay, I will get one out. Oop, that went well. It went well. I will let you rest on top of that. Right. So we take the last piece that we put together, and we start with one of these, making space for what is to come. Make way. Persistence is futile. Supposed to be sitting this way. Had a perfect opening with gauss, with ils. And here we do need the stopper. We have officially gone to this part of the puzzle. Officially. Official. I do not understand why, when the opening is as big as this is, why it doesn't just let me put on all of the pieces that needs to be there before putting it through, because if I didn't put this stopper on, it would just float free anyways. Okay, so here we go. Things are happening. Moving parts are moving. And yeah. Let's see. F5 is going on to the spaceship. Okay. Spaceship is not being depicted very well. Is it? It must be this way. Any other way would be catastrophe. Would be catastrophe. Alright. And they are supposed to fit, yes, into these slots. One. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is happening. There are two openings here. Yes. It's not that easy to see, but it is kind of tricky to get the fingies in between. It helps to also tighten this afterwards, I think. Just a little bit, just enough. Interesting. What is this supposed to do now? What are you gonna do? 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 Okay. Now we are moving on to the next piece of the task. See, we know. Oh, okay. D4. Just making sure we, okay. Mostly D's and P's. Or only D's and P's. P's in a pod. D's nuts. I was gonna say. Now I regret saying that. D4. D4, 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 D4 is this one. Okay. D4, D6, D8, D10, D16, D23, P9, P10, P11, P12, and P16. Let's see. What you want, what you need, baby, I got it. What you want, what you need, baby, I got it. Let's. P9 is the little square. I don't remember the name in English, but I'll say it in Swedish. And the name in Swedish is mutter. Sort of. Some sort of mutter. And it's this square one. It is the square one. So we need it. That's one. And we need P10. Okay, so the other one, mutter, that is not square, it is more rounded. We need P11. P12. Okay, I will let you live outdoors. Or outside, rather. And then P16. Okay, so the big screwdriver. Right? Right. We have the thing with the thing. And now we're going to have D23. Then we're going to have D8. Then we're going to have D16. So that is it. Then we're going to have the round one. the round one still with the help of this tool, apparently. Like so. I'm gonna put this one here. Why are people making it so complicated? I'm reading left to right. I'm also supposed to put that rounded side on first. Let's see, I might have to screw this back to accommodate for pressure or something. How far does it need to go? Not very far, I think. Okay, it feels stuck, so I'm not gonna. I am going to screw it a little bit. Yeah, so here we've got a handle for turning the wheels. Whee! Right, cool. D10. Snug bug. Yeah. WD-40? Where are you? Okay, here we go. Almost? Yes. Very close. Maybe if I just make them grind a little bit, it will become easier because they're gonna mold to each other. Yes, okay. So now we are here, and as we know, we're not done yet with this piece. We are flipping over. Apparently we need more P1s, and now that we have learned that this is P1, we can look for the P8, and that's probably going to be some type of pin. P8 is the 6mm one, 6 millimeters. That's the full length of the measuring tool. Let's see. Yeah, that's scale 1 to 1. And I'll keep you there, so I know where you're at. There we go. Oh, my back is not happy with me right now. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm back soon. back. I just needed to stretch my back a little bit. And we are now collecting these things. 11. Where are you? Here we go. 11. We also need A12. We need A13. Where are you? A13. A13. Oh. You are there all along. A17. B6. Let's find B6. B6. Only one of them. Okay. B6. B20. Times 2. Now we go to D3 and D7. D3. And D7. F2. That's F3. This is F2. Then this one has a 1 on it. I wonder if it's going to be like a 1 to 1 and 2 to 2, or if just the first, the second, the third type of thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. D. Now, F2. Okay, so we start with the pieces. A17, A11, Mother of Christ. I broke it. Now I will have to glue them. Together. That's embarrassing. Here we go. Oh, no, my fingers got stuck together for a second there. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Just breathe. Oh my god. Frustrating. It isn't quite put in its place, but I'm also a little bit afraid. Yeah, it worked. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Okay, I will now be more careful again. I was picking up some sort of confidence, wrongly so. Right. I have this piece now. And so now I'm having my Sailor Moon wand. And it is supposed to have, no, that's the wrong one. This is the one. It's supposed to have this opening here. Like that. And this opening here. Like that. Okay. Sure. Now we are moving back to this one. And that one, and that one is going to fit these three. Let's see if we can make that happen. file. It feels like this one is taking a little bit too much space. So this one have moved inwards. Now I have these two left. Ooh, yeah, that worked. That's fine. That's okay. That's good. I am a little bit confused by the height difference between these two. Maybe they are two pieces just because they are having a height difference. Not only because this one is also a slightly different angle and these are flat pieces, so I do sort of understand why they did it like that. Okay, this is what we have right now. Cool, 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 very cool. I like it very much, and you can see there's like the big cogs are supposed to go here, probably 90% sure. Also, if you look at the picture, one could always look at the picture. So I did that. Now I'm moving on to the civil moon piece thingy. And B. Parts. Moving in. And D is, if I'm not completely confused, a light one. Yes, it's the light one. Phew. Go. And we are putting the stopper on, putting it through the opening, taking the N, and putting it through the whole thing. Having that one through there, these ones through here. Ooh. B6, stopper here, I think, and the last stopper up here, the P1 stopper. Okay. This is scary. Okay, and something is not sitting where it's supposed to sit. Because these cogs are supposed to sit here, not on the inside of the whole thing. I just need one to give up. My fingers are not happy with me. Okay, I will go get some tools. See, this one is closer to off. Yeah, but it would be stupid to do so. Here we go. Now we match the cog with the rest of the thing, or do we? I don't know, maybe we do. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Hold this. No, I don't, but I do try this. Yes. Things are happening. Cool. Good. And then I can put the stopper back. So, I wonder how tight it is supposed to be. It has on the picture a bit of a opening thing. Not an opening, but it shows that it is a little bit tighter than just having the ends. But that is... Maybe I'll use the side of the table to get it more even. Like that. And on the other side as well. Just that a little bit. Okay. That's more snug. Okay. Okay, cool. We are almost done for now. We are jumping down to there. There is some measuring going on. Okay, so what we have left to make this one, which is called P, we'll have that, those 6 items and these 2 ones. So it's not a lot left. And then I'm gonna take a break. B5. Find B over here, I think. Yeah, oh, right in front of my eyes. B5. B33. Is that the tiny, tiny, tiny one? Is it? Yes, it is. It's hard to get it out. We have E, 15, 10, 11, 13, E15. H2. Where do I have H? B, F, G, A, C, K. Oh. Yes, okay. Oh, I think this is the last piece here. Page 2. So now this is empty. Cool. Put it away. B5. B. That B3. No, B5. B. Okay. What's happening? Brain stopped working. Where am I? this is B33. Okay, B5, B33, E15, H2, P1, and P7, and this is P7, so we will get that one out of the bag. I think it is this one, and it is, and P1 are laying down here, right? Oh, okay, you gave me two, thank you very much. That was very thoughtful of you. And we're going through, oh, okay, we have this, we have that, we have this, okay, I will move you so that we can fit this in here. So that it can move the things that are, I suppose the marbles are gonna go here. There we go. And on the top, we need that one with a hook going this way, and the stopper. Over there. Oh, okay. Yes, there are a couple of hooks going that way. Good to know. My fingers are hitting me right now. Oh. Maybe I will actually do this from the other side. I'm moving the pin. Hello from the other side. It's not a scope of love. Dancing from just do whatever I want. Oh, something in my hair happened. Oh, okay. I had a weird feeling in my hair, and it was just one of the little, they're not called scrunchies, but they are tiny, what do you say, what are these? Whatever they are, they sometimes dry out, and so I felt something, I felt like crawling, but it was just this one unraveling itself. You never seem to be home. Cool. I will be fine with that. And actually, when I look at the picture, this one is supposed to be flat, but I think it is a little bit too little. Too little in there. So I will actually press this one just a little bit. Oh, that was quite a lot actually. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe it will work anyways. Maybe it needs to get a little bit loose now. Buttons come loose now. Maybe that is fine. Right, okay, I'm almost done. I did this. I'm here. I'm doing this. I put the what is happening? Oh, okay. This one. Right there. I think it should be angled differently. So now I forced it to be angled differently. I don't know if that was a smart thing. And looks the same except for the B5. I do not understand why it wants me to have the color in a specific way. Here it shows a better picture that it is actually the scoring that is supposed to be fitting into there. So now it goes to the edge here. Okay. Like that. And now we only need B5 times 2 and F1. So B5 times 2. B. F. B and F. F1. This is F1. F1. So that was F1. Now we need B5. B5, 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 beef. Anyone else re-watching Snowpiercer? Only me? Okay. Yep, I started re-watching it the other day. I like it very much, and I like the twists and turns. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it is one good movie. Oh, not just the movie, I mean the series I like as well. The thing that I'm re-watching is the series and not the movie. Let's see. Here it actually has these numbers on it. Numbers. Does that correlate with this in any way? I do not know. Does it? I think it does. I think it does. This is supposed to be put. Okay, let's see if I can just figure this out with my own mind. Is this supposed to happen? I think this is to make sure the stability of things. Stable, making it stable, but it doesn't want to. Even if I do stable, I want it stable. I want it snug and happy, so we can be doing this thing together, doing this thing together. We can do this thing together. We can do this thing together. Woo. There we go. Things are happening. It's getting better. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. I do not understand what these spacings does. I mean, not the spacings themselves, but they have like tiny holes and then like a rip in between. I do not, because it's like it doesn't help in any way. Not that I can see, not right now at least. Maybe in the future it will do a lot of sense, but right now it is not making any sense at all. Okay. So that one is in. Ooh, what is this? What's happening here? What is that gonna do? Am I stupid? I hope not. No, it looks like this is what I'm supposed to do. Ah! My soft fingers don't want to do this no more. Apparently, it was very easy to get off. Ooh, now I see. One side is a little bit wider. So that's a thing to consider. I did not think of that. Any of the other times? No, I did not. Oh, look at that. It's so easy now. It is oh so easy. Okay. It is sort of stuck, yeah. Like that. And then further in. Further, please. Now. Get down there. Do your thing. Move. Get up the way. Get up the way. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to get hurt either. What is happening? Everything is happening. There we go. Okay, now it looks like it's supposed to look. I said there's only these two things left to do. And also now I can see what way we are supposed to spin. We're supposed to go this way because otherwise it is a possibility for things to get stuck. But they are supposed to slide off well this way round. I don't know, can you see this? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so this way it's gonna get more stable and it's gonna have a reason to not get stuck no more very soon. Yeah, almost. 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 It has a lot of little pieces that needs to be friends. So it is quite hard. Is it really supposed to go that way? Isn't it supposed to go... Why is it not supposed to go this way? Or... Because it's like a stopper here. Is it doing anything? Is it like tilted some way? Okay, I have no clue. Anyways, we have one piece left. And it is this little rascal, which is supposed to go. Okay. It is supposed to go this way, down in that hole over there. Can you see that? It is very hard to show. I mean, okay, there's a hole there, and there's a slit here. So they are supposed to fit in there. wasn't supposed to be. Right in front of me, talk some sense to me. Ooh, are these? Okay. Sits where it sits, and my chubbies are having a hard time getting in there. Maybe I can use this tool. Yes, I could. Okay. I suppose they are covers of some sort. That's cute. This is happening. Right. Now we made all of the steps so that we can call this piece P. Very good. Very, very good. This makes me happy. And also now I can get to go and have my workout. My man already left. It's not far from here, so we can go at different times, but still meet up and do what we're supposed to do. Okay, cool. So this is P. You are very welcome. There we go. This is P. Okay, bye.